All right, Saggies. Whenever I got in your energy, I just started feeling all drained. So you may need to be taking a time out, do a lot of cleansing rituals, cleanse your auric field. I hear take a salt bath. Make sure that you're taking time for yourself because I do feel like you're really drained right now. It's been a lot going on. It's been a huge shift within inside of yourself. Like options are popping out of everywhere. You don't know which direction to take. I feel like you just need to lock yourself in your room for like 24 hours. Turn off your phone, turn off your appliances or all your electronics you need to turn off, not your appliances. But all of your electronics you need to turn off is what I'm hearing. I don't know about appliances. It could be some kind of electrical fire. I hope not. I hope you're safe. I hope nothing bad comes to you. But I did hear appliances. So you need to make sure all your appliances are turned off whenever you leave or something is what I'm hearing. I feel like maybe somebody could be draining, cording your energy. I feel like somebody's got a cord, like an invisible cord, something that you can't see, and they're draining your energy. Like they're feeding off of you, kind of like they're piggybacking your energy. They see how successful you're going to be, and they want your success, if that makes sense, because they know that they're not as creative as you. They're not as flamboyant as you. They're not as psychic as you, if that makes sense. Your energy calls to more people, if that makes sense, and theirs don't. Their energy is more dense. You're on a higher vibration. Your energy is a lot lighter than theirs, if that makes sense. You're intuitively growing stronger, is what I hear. You're intuitively growing stronger, but you're very drained right now. You need to take a break. I'm hearing remembering the universal laws, like remembering how things are done. I'm also hearing Egyptian time, so you may be very important because of Egyptian times, because of I'm hearing Ra, I'm hearing Osiris, I'm also hearing Mayat as well. And as I say that, you got the King of Wands coming out. You're wanting balance and structure back in your life, and you're trying to. I feel like you're taking too much action in it, if that makes sense, and you need to pull more of the feminine out in you again, if that makes sense. You've been putting on in all this work, but you haven't been caressing yourself as you've been putting this work in, so to speak. And I feel like you need to change that about yourself. You need to take a step back and do some cleaning. Quit worrying about work so much. Quit focusing on learning so much. Quit focusing on everything around you so much, and focus on cleaning your house or cleaning out do some spring cleaning. I know it's Christmas time, but clean out and get more organized. I feel like somebody needs to get more organized and more rest. You're putting so much effort into something, but you're not allowing yourself rest. I'm hearing I can sleep whenever I die. No, you can't. If you don't sleep, you will die. Your body will run out, and I feel like that's why you're drained. Like you're not taking care of yourself the way that you need to. And I'm not a doctor, so don't be getting me all crazy there, but I'm not a doctor. But you need to take more care of yourself. I'm also hearing eating habits. Somebody may need to change the way they eat. You may be eating too much processed foods. You may be eating too much meat. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to go vegan, because not everybody needs to be vegan. But you may be changing the way that you eat. You may be looking more at your body and how it's deteriorating, if that makes sense. There may be a Pisces that's coming in that you've had fights with, that you've had conflicts. There may be a Pisces around you. Somebody's trying to offer you something, but there's a lot of conflict between the two of you. I feel like that relationship's going to end. I feel like the only way to end the conflict is to end the relationship, if that makes sense. To walk away, to free yourself. It's a lot of codependency here. It's a lot of relying on each other's help for everything here. Like there is no, I want to say there is no give and take, but I feel like there is give and take, but I feel like the give and take is not even. It's not balanced out, if that makes sense. And that's actually like somebody won't take out the trash, somebody won't wash the dishes, even though both of you work. That I feel like that's where the conflict is. There isn't enough give and take there. And I feel like that needs to end. I feel like you're actually wanting the conflict to end. You're not wanting to walk away from a situation is what I'm hearing. But I don't see that happening. I feel like Yeah, it's too much drama there. It's too much that is needed to be changed, and ain't neither one of you willing to work on the relationship anymore. Somebody needs to gain strength within inside of themselves and manifest something new in the relationship. I'm not sitting here saying that the relationship's not going to work out. Like, you can change the relationship. You can change you that's your energy. You know what I'm saying? So don't take what I say for granted, so to speak. So you can manipulate and change energy yourself. So I do feel like that's what you're wanting. You're wanting a happy home life, but there's a lot of drama in your home life, if that makes sense. And I feel like you need to gain the strength within inside of yourself to stand up for yourself. Maybe you let people talk down on you, or maybe you let people tell you what to do. I feel like that needs to change because, like I said, this give and take, it's not where it needs to be, so to speak. Yeah, the world. There's a new cycle starting for you. Yeah, you got the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords for me always will be is my cut a bitch off card. You're going to be cutting free and cutting loose from toxic situations that are no longer serving you. And I feel like I'm actually told to, you're not for everyone. I was told to get this card. And this is actually for, I did this deck for, Gemini, I think it was, that I was trying to do a star seed reading for them because they're figuring out who they are. So you're not for everyone, and you may not, this may have been a karmic relationship that you need to break free from. Yeah, the weight of the world. This karmic relationship that you're in, it puts a lot of weight on your back. It puts a lot of weight on your shoulder. Like, you feel like you can't breathe sometimes. You feel like you're suffocating. You're suffocating. Like, the energy's so heavy. The conflict's so heavy between the two of you. You feel like you're suffocating in their energy. And I don't feel like they're ready to change. I feel like they're a know-it-all is what I'm hearing. A know-it-all. Yeah, the Justice card's coming out. It's a lot of manipulation here, and you're very guarded. Like, I feel like you're very guarded. Like, but it's time for changing your life. It's time for the wheel to finally spin for you for once. I mean, you're tired of giving to everybody else. You're just like, fuck it. I'm just going to fight everybody. I'm going to fight the whole world by myself. I don't give a fuck. But you're also tired of the manipulation. You're tired of people taking advantage of you. 722 as I say that. Yeah, see, the devil's coming out. I told you this is a fucking toxic situation. Yeah, this is a toxic contract that is going to be ending. So that way you can take action and be with yourself for a while. Take action into your own life. You need to learn who you are, and I don't feel like you can learn who you are in whatever and this may not even be a relationship. This could be work, this could be career, this could be friends. So you guys put the energy where you will. Remember, I'm reading energy. But once you allow this cycle to end, this toxic cycle to be released from your life, that's whenever the new opportunities that's whenever your soul path is really going to start, is what I hear. That's what Ace of Cups coming out right behind that. Well, yeah, see, Seven of Swords. Look, he's walking away from the pits. He don't want to be in the fire no more. So, with that being said, Saggies, walk away. I'm going to pull y'all a Starseed card just because I'm guided to. I'm also here Andromeda. You may be Andromedan. I also hear Venus very strongly as well. Like Venus, did Venus go retrograde today? Was it today Venus went retrograde? I don't even got the shit downloaded on my new phone yet. Let me just look. I think it tells me on my Planet Watcher if it was retrograde. I feel like this retrograde is going to bring that change. It's really going to force that change in your life, so to speak. And I started to look on the bottom of the deck, and you got the Great Severin, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So I feel like you got to break free. You got to get away. I got to get away. I gotta fly away. This one don't even tell you which one's retrograde and which one ain't retrograde. When does Venus go retrograde? Hold on, you guys. I need to do some yoga. Hell. Okay, so it's already actually went retrograde, and I feel like this change is coming up for you now. Like, you need to do this now. What I do in my book? There it is. So I'm going to read this. This is a Starseed Oracle Guidebook. The Great Severing. Alright, it says, this is a shadow card, one that may feel uncomfortable, that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. The roaring planet of Mars is a constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in this human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We're all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. And if we aren't careful, before long, we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situation, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our hearts to the world. So let painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway when fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you. It's normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. So I'm going to leave it there, Saggies. There is a great learning that is happening for you right now, and I feel like you need to take the time to do that.